Good morning. There are few methods of refining. Few I have already discussed. The next method is zone refining. This method is used for refining of semiconductor. It requires a very high temperature. Boron, gallium, indium, these substances are refined by this method. In this method, a circular rod is being taken. A circular heater is being put on the rod. This heater is movable. First of all, the portion which is at where heater is there, that melts. The main metal cools, crystallizes, but the impurities that remain in the molten form, they move along with the rod, and there is a formation of molten zone takes place. Later on, the last part of the rod is discarded, and in this way the metal can be purified. The next method is vapor phase refining. There are two principles for the vapor phase refining. First, the metal should be volatile. Second, it should be easily decomposable. There are two processes by which vapor phase refining can be done. The first is known Mond's process. This is for refining of nickel. The nickel is reacted with carbon monoxide at the temperature of 330 to 350 Kelvin. There is a formation of nickel tetracarbonyl takes place. The impurities do not combine with carbon monoxide. This nickel tetracarbonyl is heated at a higher temperature. It decomposed to give nickel and carbon monoxide. The next method is von Arkel method. It is used for refining of zirconium and titanium. Titanium is used in the windows of a spacecraft. There should not be presence of even 0.01 parts per million of impurities. Zirconium is treated with iodine. There is a formation of zirconium tetraiodide. Zirconium tetraiodide is decomposed at a very high temperature to give zirconium and iodine. The iodine is always deposited on the tungsten filament. Actually, it is done by breaking a iodine bulb in a barrel where iodine circulates and it combines with zirconium to form zirconium tetraiodide, and later on this can be separated just by deposition on the tungsten filament. The last method of refining is chromatography. As you know, chromatography is done for the substances which is present in very small amount. Suppose there is a substance A, it contains impurities B and C. These are being added in a column packed with alumina or silica. The adsorbent is being added. The compound A, B and C are soluble in adsorbent. Later on, the solvent is being added from the above. The process of elution takes place. Elution is the recovery of metal from impurities. There is a formation of separate zones. A, B and C will form. Their extent of adsorption is different. Then there will be elution. The same solvent which is being added for the solubility of A, B and C, or different solvent is being added from the top. The impurity which is only at the bottom, that will be only come out first. The C will be removed and then B and then A can be obtained. This can be recovered. Now these are the methods of purification. Go through notes. Tomorrow be ready with volume 2. I am going to start with a chapter from that book.